Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to my channel. This is gonna be your timeless and open reading. That means you can listen them for whatever you want or whenever you want. Okay, let's pick an overall energy card. The reading looks so good, by the way. Okay. Stillness. A Zen monastery, Japan. It says stillness. Okay. More than stillness, I mean, we can see stillness in your reading also with the Four of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, but especially this pink color is getting my attention so much because I believe like something romantic going on in here. It doesn't have to be. Take it how it resonates with you. But I believe, Scorpio, I believe you weren't talking with someone for a while. This is the first option. Like there was someone in your life, but because of something you weren't in contact. Or this is someone, for example, someone that you are friends, but there was stuff that you didn't talk. Like there was something you were feeling it, and the other person was feeling it, but you didn't talk about this because it seems like either you not talking with this person, or maybe there were some problems between you, like some unspoken problems, you sense the tension, but no one talks, no one mentions that. I think that was creating some kind of a anxiety, some kind of a stress in you with the Ten of Swords. Like maybe you were thinking about this so much, you were just, I think you kind of obsessed with this situation for a while because no one spoke, no one said anything, including you, or no one tried to solve the problem. And maybe there was no chance to try to, like, sometimes if there's no chance to talk with someone, maybe, yeah, there are some problems, or there are some things that people should say to each other. But sometimes like there is no possibility for that. Either someone's busy, either there are always other people in the vicinity, whatever the reason is. I think because of that, you couldn't talk also. And they didn't say anything until now. And with the Knight of Pentacles, I believe you were about to leave. You were like, okay, this thing is not going anywhere. And nothing happens. And I think we cannot solve the problem also, so what to do? And I think you were leaving with the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles always, I mean, from this deck, always gives me the energy of like someone leaving slowly, someone leaving somewhere slowly, and maybe it was a friend group, a vicinity, a place. It gives me a sense of place, either a friend group, for example, or a place, for example, a bar, a cafe, that like your friends and you going there all the time, like Central Park from Friends, like everybody's going there, people are meeting in there, things are happening in there. So it gives me that kind of vibe. And I think like since you are having some kind of a problem with one of them, or there was stuff that you wanted to say or the other person should say to you and no one speak, I feel like you were going to that cafe, let's say, less and less with the Knight of Pentacles. Like you were talking the people in there with the people in there less and less, you were just slowly fading away kind of, from this place. But because the situation was like stillness, everything was so still, like nothing was happening and no one was saying anything, I feel like if you're in an environment, if you're in a friend group, for example, if you're going to a place regularly, like cafe, university, workplace, whatever, like there is this peak moments when you're joining to a group of people. Like first you're getting to know people and then you're making some friends, and at some point there's this peak moment. And at that peak moment, either you're gonna start to date with one of them, or one of them is going to be your very close friend. And if it's not happening because of something, you kind of stuck, you know? You kind of starting to feel stuck. So this is, I believe, what was happening in here. And since you were like you were stuck in this situation, you were seriously considering to leave, like leave this place or leave this gang, leave this people completely behind. But that person that you wanted to talk, or there was a need to talk and no one didn't actually starts to talk with the Knight of Pentacles, I believe like they just sending you something like a message, like an email, like a voice message, they're not like I don't think you really coming together face to face. No, they just sending something, and what they sending you is a Ace of Cups. And I believe like with this Ace of Cups, since like the lady is holding the cup like that, like I'm getting like she's trying to protect this cup, like this cup is a secret. I believe they're not only talking about the things that you should have talked before, but also I believe they telling you that they like you, for example, with the Ace of Cups, because it's a romantic cup. Like they just giving you a secret also. Like, you know what, I like you. Don't tell anyone. Like it's a secret between us, but I like you also. Because before with the Page of Pentacles, I think they were trying to protect themselves and they were trying to act like nothing is happening or nothing happened also, you know? But now they kind of, how to say, with the Four of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles, very much happy. Like they're just happy, they're just happy. They're just happy that finally they're talking with you. Finally they're sharing this kind of secret with you about their emotions towards you. They're just happy, and maybe they are happy in their life generally right now. That's why now they're coming to tell you this. So basically, I'm just thinking like this is actually like what I get. They just bringing you this message, and they just talking with you about the things that you should have talked before, and then they just saying maybe that was the issue. Maybe that was the topic that you should discuss. Basically, that person says, "I like you. This is the secret. I'm revealing to you." And immediately with the Knight of Wands, it seems like you're like, okay, I'm not going anywhere. I'm so happy now. I'm not going anywhere. Like I'm actually shocked that like we are not seeing the hanged man in the table actually, because like there's lot of hangman energy around this issue, but the issue is kind of solved right now because this person talks and again like reveals some secrets to you. And it seems like with the Knight of Wands and the King of Pentacles, you feel so relieved and happy, but at the same time you feel so precious. I think before that you were just thinking like maybe you are unworthy person, this person doesn't care about you at all, you just lost them, whatever, and you're losing this friends, like group of friends also, or this vicinity again, like you were just sitting with this all negative thoughts. But right now with the King of Pentacles, you're like, oh, I feel so precious, I feel important now, I feel like I'm someone right now. And I'm so happy. I'm so, full of energy with the Knight of Wands. You are like, I'm so full of energy. And this is a Wheel of Fortune moment in your life, I believe, because this talking, I mean, this message, I really want to say like it's a message that comes to you. I think this message is just clear the stuckness out of the situation. It just opens the road again for you. And you're deciding to, with the like Four of Pentacles, you're deciding to keep this situation, like keep this person in your life, keep this group of people in your life, like keep this vicinity, that coffee, workplace, whatever it is. Like you're like, okay, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it because it was very still. It was very still for a while, and it was so boring. And I just thought like nothing gonna happen. But now it's like now the sakura season. Now it's time for spring. Now it's time for sakura, like cherry blossom So it's spring again, in this vicinity or in this friends, like group of friends, and with this person especially. You're like, okay, it was just a winter, it passed, and now we're okay, now we can move on, and it seems like you're so happy, and you're like, oh my god, I cannot even imagine that I thought that I'm gonna leave this place behind myself completely, like you're changing your idea completely, it seems like. Okay, Scorpio, that was your reading. I hope it helped. I hope to see you soon again. See ya.